Welcome to Beyond the Brief, presented by iPulse. I'm Ariana Schaefer.
And I'm Ricky Freeberry. As everyone knows, it is finals time. I hope finals are going well for everyone out there. How is it going for you?
So far, so good. I have one final left next Tuesday. What about you?
I have one more final, and I'll tell you, it gets easier your senior year, at least I think so.
Well, hopefully finals are going well for everyone else. Now, some students started finals early. That was the case for some of the drama students, I hear.
That's right. Last week in the Wold Performing Arts Center, Professor Harry Murphy, with the assistance of Professor Carol Watson, directed plays written and performed by Lynn students. The plays surrounded the theme of money, and I must say I was there, and some of them were quite serious, while others were hilarious. Here's a look at the production known as The Cost.
Today we are here at the Wall Theater, where the Lynn community will showcase their talents. Let's see what they have awaiting for us.
It's called the performance art. It's basically a bunch of people in the class. They come up with different acts themselves and they write it themselves and they, perform it the day of, and it's really cool.
I've always been interested in doing something for the drama department, and I think this was the opportunity to do it.
On April 23rd, 24th, and 25th, the Lynn College of International Communication presented The Cost, an act put together by Lynn students and directed by Harry Murphy and Carol Watson.
Okay, so Harry Murphy and I have worked together for several years. Me as film professor, Harry's drama professor, bringing his students to work and collaborate with my film students.
Each participant designed the entirety of their act, some even grasping ideas from personal experience.
It's about my dad and how he coped with different situations and his struggles.
Since I have experience in dance, I wanted to do something different, so I chose the route of dancing.
She knew a little ballet, I knew a little hip-hop, so we kind of put a little bit together. It was cool.
Well, the situation is, sweetheart, I'm a little delusional, so I think I'm in my big, beautiful home, but really, it turns out I'm in a nursing home. It's a disaster.
And then Harry said, I've got an opening slot. What do you want to do? And I said, let's do performance art. We love the form, and it's wild. It's very creative. You can go from naturalistic to surrealistic, song, dance, engage the audience. There's so many various forms that you can work within this concept.
Audience feedback was favorable. Many praised creativity and especially the comedic approach some, like Stephanie Laverdale, gave to their projects.
My gosh, thank you. That's so impressive. I didn't know. What?
They also say you're an alcoholic and that you smoke a lot. Is this true?
Oh, sweetheart. 1 pack a day is not that bad. I was worse before, and alcoholics go to meetings. No, never say never. Don't quit.
She dressed up like an old woman who was like a smoker and a drinker, and it was really funny. She got really into her character, and she did a really good job.
Hysterical. She was really funny, really funny.
Well, I think she really captured the essence of whatever her character was.
All of the kids were very good. They all did a great job.
I think my favorite part was just how new it is. It's not something that we've really seen before, so I just hope they bring more of this because it was a lot of fun.
The Cost was definitely an enjoyable experience. Lynn students have a lot of talent to showcase. This was Jennifer Murillo for Beyond the Brief.
Well, it's safe to say that Lynn had a variety of many different events that happened this school year, such as plays, music performers, guest speakers, and other campus extravaganzas. iPulse took to the campus walkways to find out what everybody's favorite moment was.
What was your favorite on-campus event of the year?
Favorite on-campus event of the year?
My favorite on-campus event of the year had to be the MAC AIDS event that the Nights in the Community held to, I guess, raise awareness for AIDS and HIV.
What was your favorite campus event?
My favorite event on campus is Gala.
What was your favorite on-campus event of the year?
My favorite on-campus event of the year was when Dan Savage of the It Gets Better campaign came to speak on campus. I just loved his message and the way he spoke and how passionate you could see he was about it, and it really inspired me to really want to help with his cause and his message.
What will your favorite be next? This was Joshua Gordon reporting for Beyond the Brief.
This year, Lynn had one of the biggest freshman classes in recent history. So how did it go for them? Our iPulse team went around campus to talk to some of the freshmen.
Can you tell us how you feel about your freshman year?
It felt really good, but sometimes the work here, the classes were kind of challenging because it was different than high school, and I say it's kind of harder than high school. When I first came here, it was different because the student body, the students were nicer here, teachers are nicer, and whenever you need help, you can just go to anybody you'd really know, and they're there for you more often.
It was good. I liked it so far. It's a small school. The teachers are nice, and yeah, it's a small campus, and it was nice.
I've had a lot of ups and downs, but I've actually made it, so it's been a good experience.
It was very different than what I expected. Everyone said college is very difficult to transition because people are mean and don't like freshmen, but it was actually better than I expected. I have a lot of good friends here, and it's a beautiful campus, so it just worked.
What's the thing that you like the most of Lynn?
The location. It's very, very pretty here, and it's southern Florida. What's not to like besides the flash monsoons, but that's okay.
One thing I bet the freshmen like is that summer starts a lot earlier for them than it did for most who are in high school. And as summer is fastly approaching, what are some of everyone's plans? iPulse reporter Haley Mariano went around campus to find out.
It's that time of year now. Summer is approaching right around the corner. Let's see what some students have planned for this summer.
I'm from Guayaquil, Ecuador, and my plans for the summer, I'm going 2 days after graduation back home. I'm staying there until the 14th of June, and then the 1st of July, I'm going to go to New York to work for LAL summer camps, and I'm going to do that for a month. Definitely, I think going back home, getting to eat the food that I love, spending time with my parents, with my sister and my brother, I miss them a lot, so I'm very happy that I'm going to get, the time to be with them.
Oh, well, I am very excited to finally get out of school and to see my family. I'm looking forward to actually help out in my internship. Since my parents opened the hotel when I was here, I'm very excited to go back home because the hotel used to be our home. So when I go back home, it won't be my home, it will be a hotel, so I'm very excited to see the difference.
Well, it's really busy with finals, so I cannot wait to get it over with and get home because I'm from Holland and I haven't seen my parents for really long. So when I'm getting home, it's going to work for a little.
From paid internships to visiting friends and family back home and even traveling all around the world, these Lynn University students will be very busy this summer. This is Haley Mariano reporting from the iPulse at Lynn University.
Speaking of plans, this is a bittersweet moment for the both of us. We are graduating. The good news is we can announce the show will go on. The faculty advisors in the fall will be announcing the new anchors and managing editors of the show. And I can say I'm sure they will pick great people, and I know whoever they pick will take good care of the show. I know that's very important to the both of us.
Yes, this show has definitely been our life here at Lynn, and holding this position is both an honor and privilege. Now let's take a quick look down memory lane from when we first started off here with the show. Welcome to Beyond the Brief, presented by iPulse. I'm Ariana Schaefer.
And I'm Ricky Freeberry. Thank you so much for joining us. Our topic for this edition, as you can probably tell, is St. Patrick's Day. Ahead, we will have a crash course for you in St. Patrick's Day, courtesy of Lynn Professor John Daly.
Then, are leprechauns real? These bearded guys with hats are often associated with St. Patrick's Day and the luck of the Irish. But are they real or just another myth? Matt Fisher will be along with his report. Have you ever heard the expression, kiss me, I'm Irish?
Well, sadly, I have. I've tried it. It hasn't worked with the women. Would it work for you?
I don't think so.
Well, at least I tried.
This concludes Beyond the Brief. Remember not to let your guard down today because it's April Fool's Day.
Oh, man.
Reporting for the iPulse, I'm Ariana Schaefer.
And I'm Ricky Freeberry. We hope you have a wonderful Passover and Easter, depending on what you celebrate. And special thanks to Kayla Abdel. She put together this lovely graphic we have behind us. Thanks again to all of the crew, and thank you for watching. Take care, everyone. Coming up on this week's edition of Beyond the Brief, student involvement here at Lynn University, and a recap to show you what students have done to get others involved.
We will share with you a report on the Black Student Union, the Black Violin event that took place last month, and share with you what the campus bikes are all about, and inform you on upcoming events that will be happening on campus for you to get involved. Beyond the Brief starts right now.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, and welcome to Beyond the Brief, presented by iPulse. I'm Ricky Freeberry.
And I'm Mariana Schaefer.
As the semester reaches an end, it's always nice to stop and take a look back at everything that happened here at Lynn. And you know, you look at right now, Mitt Romney, we're going to go to NBC's Andrea Mitchell in Washington.
Am I in a good position? Can we do that ending one more time?
Great to be that up close to the action. Can't wait to get the racket out, you know.
Well, sounds great. Well, that includes this week's edition.
So you look
of
crazy.
Beyond the Brief.
Thought you said you wanted me to get to do the racket.
I like that. You should do
it.
I just wasn't ready for it.
You know, the show can go even farther in the semesters to come, but I think it's safe to say we've come a long way since that St. Patrick's Day set and that silly hat I wore.
I know. And the kiss me I'm Irish little joke.
Hey, I'm still all about the jokes, folks. But on a very serious note, we would like to thank all the iPulse team, the producers, the reporters. You see the list at the end of the show in the credits. It does take a team, and I would like to say thank you to everyone we've worked with the past 3.5 so years, and also, we would like to wish the iPulse team seniors congratulations. You can read about them in the graduation edition that comes out next week at commencement. But in particular, we would like to thank, of course, Professor Phillips, Professor Stephanie Powers, and most importantly, Professor Andy Vermees. We couldn't get it on the air without him.
I know. Without you guys, it would have been impossible, and I never thought the day would come. But, I mean, this concludes this last and final edition for us here at the desk. And
Can I just say one thing? One, I think this really says, when Lynn says they'll take an idea and work with the students in a small setting, this show is a true example of that. And we thank you again for embracing us, and it's been a pleasure to work with you. I know you will go far. What are your plans?
I have a job now. I'm going to be working creating my own salad dressing line, and then also working in PR and marketing. What about you?
Well, I am happy that I'm going to be close here in Florida still. I'll have one more year. I'm going to be doing my master's here at Lynn in communications. And then I'm going to also be working with Dr. Watson this fall with debate videos. So that's real exciting. And we'll maintain our friendship. So,
I know, and it's been a pleasure working for you. You have been an amazing partner, and we have come a long way.
We haven't worked formally. We've worked together. This really has been a team effort, and I thank everyone for watching and tuning in. We wish you to have a safe and great summer, and take care, everyone. Thank you.